Now, let's see if we can turn this ordinary face into Lady Gaga. It's not an easy task, but I start to work and I explain as I go along. She's looking in another direction, so the first thing we have to do is to choose Image, Rotate, and Flip Horizontal. And now my image is flipped and my face is kind of in the same direction. I choose the lasso tool and make a selection around the face and a bit of the neck. And I try not to select the hair, just the face. And in the options bar, in this case, I choose Subtract from Selection, just to clean it up a bit. I was a little bit too fast here, I think. So, now Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste. And now you got two layers, one with Lady Gaga and one with my face on it. But we have to turn it, because I'm looking straight ahead. So let's turn down the opacity. I want to see Lady Gaga's face underneath it. Image, Rotate, and Free Rotate Layer. Then just drag the handles to rotate the face and try to move it in position. Something like this, I think. And click the green check mark when you think it's okay. I choose Image, Resize, and Scale because I want to make the face a little bit more smaller. And move it into position. And the green check mark. OK. I turn it up to 100%. And God, this is ugly. Alright, let's continue. I have to change my skin tone. And here you have a lot of options. I choose Adjust Color and Adjust Color for Skin. Click on my face and drag the handles just to make the skin, I should say, more yellow. Something like this. And let's try out Adjust Lighting, Brightness and Contrast, and let's make it more bright. The trick is to use these options to make the skin look as Lady Gaga's as much as possible. And there are no rules, just try out the different options and use your eyes to see what works and what doesn't. Darken highlights, that won't work. Let's try out the mid-tone contrast. Well, something like this, I think. And let's go to another, and I make less saturation to make the skin more pale and a little bit lighter, and just try out these options, as I said. Okay, something like this. Then double click on the Lady Gaga layer to unlock it. Click on the face layer, hold down your mouse and drag it underneath. Hold down your mouse and drag it to make a new layer. Now you got two layers, so you have one for backup. I usually do that. Make sure that Lady Gaga's layer is selected. Click the eraser and opacity around 60 will be fine. And now as you click and drag on the Lady Gaga's face, you will erase her face. And underneath is my face in the layer coming forward. I usually work with low opacity because I've got more control. And just taking it step by step. I want to leave this thing she has on her cheek, so I just go around that. But I can see right now we're going to have a problem because my face is round and her face is a bit longer. So we have to, well, I'm gonna erase some of her neck here, but I think we have to choose the clone stamp just to paint over her jaw. So I choose it, and then I alt-click to make a source, and the source is the little cross, and the circle is where your mouse is. So you are cloning parts over to your mouse pointer. And it's a really nice tool, this. And just alt-click to make a new source. And click and drag. And let's see, let's make my neck as dark as hers. And make a bigger brush. Just something like this, I think. I'm not happy with this. I think we have to change this afterwards, but I'm going to make the face more bright a little bit first. I click on the eye just to see the layers. No, I'm not happy with the neck. So I choose the Lady Gaga layer again and the eraser. And let's make a bigger brush and take away that dark area, because I don't think it was looking good on me, I should say. Something like this, and then let's choose the clone stamp to fix the hair. Try to make it look natural or something. And a little bit more here. So. And if you do something wrong, just click Ctrl+C to undo. I want to make it a little bit darker under her hair, so I choose the burn tool. You find it under the sponge tool, and I work with low exposure because things happen really fast here. And I have my layer, my face layer selected, and just drag. Click and drag to make it a little more dark. I click and drag to make another copy, and that's because I want to blur my skin a bit. She has perfect smooth skin. I have freckles and other stuff. But you don't have to use a big radius, a very small one, and it will smooth things out. Something like this. Okay. Let's go into adjust color for skin tone again. Click on the skin and drag the handle to make it a little more yellow. Let's brightness and contrast. A little more bright, like this. And then I make a smaller brush for the eraser tool, and I will erase the layer underneath where my eyes are sharpened and not blurred. And well, just a little more dark on the neck. And folks, this is it.